Hello and welcome back to Bible and Games, the only place on the internet where you can get your daily dose of Bible reading and your video game fix all at the same time. Today we are still playing Super Mario Bros. 3. We are in World 7, and we are in the book of Genesis, chapter 7, and we left off in verse 13. Now always remember we should read the Bible within context of the whole story. Don't take verses out of their proper context and lift them up solely to make it say something else that it's not supposed to say. Everything should be understood literally as history and as actually have happened unless otherwise stated in Scripture somewhere else. Otherwise, of course, the parables of Jesus would be one of those examples. And of course, always compare Scripture with Scripture. So let's get right on into it. Let's see, how many power-ups do I have? Okay, I have 2 slots. We have a mushroom house over here we can get to. Pick a box. What contents do we have? Let's try Tanuki suit. I'll take it. Neato. That'll come in handy. I'll just have to make sure I actually use it. Like I've said before, a lot of times I like to hoard things in Mario, and I end up not using the power-ups, because, you know, a lot of times you end up finding power-ups if you know where to look. Sometimes they're in plain sight in a level, and other times they might be hidden in a level somewhere. But you know what? I can't remember what. Let's do the castle first. Oh, you know what? I remember this one. This one's got... it's nothing but blocks everywhere, and I love hitting the blocks. It's so satisfying. I don't know why. The sound effects. Everything, it just all goes together. It's just so satisfying hitting those blocks. Nope. I went back out. Go back in. Nope! I did it again! Excuse me. See, this part's weird. It's like everything's turned off. Where's the candles? The walking flames and the ghost guys that are on that thing. Okay, let's run, and we made it. Do we dare try to go over here? It's a fire flower. I can barely make that jump. Wait a minute. Won't even let me go in the pipe. Well, that's annoying. About didn't make it back out of there alive. Now that I think of it, let's see. Is there another door? No. It seems like you gotta fly up there, and there's like a door hidden up there. Otherwise, oh, there it is. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. It's gonna turn all these to coins, and we're gonna go in this door. And let's go through this pipe. Oh no! And we're running out of time. Okay, let's get out of here. This block, we should try going down the other pipe now. Because I don't think we want to go down through those coins. I gotta wait for the block to be over with. Ooh, and a Tanuki suit. There we go. Getting a lot of those in this. And that's still not where I need to go. Oh man, I guess I do need to go down. And we're running out of time very fast. Can we make it? No time for messing around. Oh wait. This is where I gotta go. Oh no! Well, at least I know the pipe is there. Go straight up here. This pillar, this column, holding the whole building up. Okay, here we go. Cutting it awful close here, guy. Da, 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 da. Didn't have much time left on the clock that time. Okay, I got rid of that lock there. Let's go ahead and do this little card game. Yeah, line up the pictures. I never get it right. Let's see. Now! Oh, I did it. Alright. Alright. Let's see if we can get the last one. No! No! I'm telling you, it was right on there. Just like the last one. Okay, this makes me go into this automatically here. It's one of those weird levels that you touch. And I need to be able to jump up there, guy. There we go. I suppose this will actually come in handy here. There we go. Doesn't last forever though. At that time it didn't work. I think these are just short levels, yep. A pea flyer. How many of those have I got saved up now? I got a lot of them saved up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And oh man, wait, yeah. I need to use something. I can't be getting any more stuff. Or it's gonna start overriding the last slot I have, which is that pea flyer there. Okay, let's go ahead and Genesis chapter 7, we left off in verse 13. We were talking about the Great Flood, and of course, we're going to go into a little bit more detail in verse 13. Previously, it talked about kind of a generalization of what was going on, what would happen, how long it would rain, how many animals and of what kind, male and female, and how many of each one, clean and unclean and flying animals, Noah was to bring into the ark. All of that good stuff, of course, so that all the animals would not go extinct. And of course we have Noah, his wife, his sons, and their wives, so the human race will not go extinct. So, verse 13, on the very same day, Noah and Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, Japheth, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them, entered the ark. They, and every beast of its kind, all cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth after its kind, and every bird after its kind, every bird of every sort, and they went into the ark to Noah, 2 by 2, of all flesh, in which is the breath of life. So those that entered, male and female of all flesh, went in as God had commanded him. And the Lord shut him in. And that means exactly what it says it means. God sealed the door shut after Noah and all the animals, and everybody was inside the ark. Sorry, my voice sounds kind of crackling and hoarse. And I really need a drink of water, and I don't have my glass of water is empty. So God shut the door and sealed it. Of course, it would have had to have been sealed properly, and Noah couldn't have done that while he was on the inside. And of course we know the whole ark was covered in this pitch, which is like a sealer to keep it watertight. So that's interesting, and that's really neat, that God himself shut the door. Now the flood was on the earth 40 days, as had stated previously as well, 40 days the flood was on the earth. So the windows of heaven. Okay, we're going to go back up to verse 11. On that day, all the fountains of the great deep were broken up. And I don't know if we really talked about that in detail last episode, but we can't overlook this part right here, because a lot happened when the flood took place. A lot of things changed. It was a catastrophic event that happened to the earth, and continents would have been moving. The ground, the fountains of the great deep were broken up. The windows of heaven were opened up, and the rain was on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. So a lot happened here. The earth that was originally changed dramatically and catastrophically in a short amount of time, not millions of years or thousands of years or tens of years. Literally during this time, this 40 days and 40 nights, that all this was going on, that the rain was pounding down, and the earth was being filled up with water, to the point that if you were to look at the earth from outer space, it would have been it would have been all blue, no land to be seen. Quite amazing sight it would have been to have seen from outer space. Of course, not a great sight for all the people, the thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions, and we don't know exactly how many people are on the earth at this point in time, but all the people so deprived, evil, they were judged by God. That was their judgment, was his judgment, to cleanse the earth completely and start over with Noah, the one righteous man that was left. It's just amazing. And these are the small things that when we look through scripture, we can't overlook any small detail, and we can easily overlook and just read past these things. But we need to stop and think, especially here in the book of Genesis, where there's so much packed in and so much to think about exactly what was going on. You know, it says this in one sentence here, as it is broken up into one verse, pretty much. But that was a catastrophic event that happened, and a lot changed. So, verse 17, now the flood was on the earth 40 days. The waters increased and lifted up the ark, and it rose high above the earth. The waters prevailed and greatly increased on the earth. And the ark moved about on the surface of the waters. And the waters prevailed exceedingly on the earth, and all the high hills under the whole heaven were covered. The waters prevailed 15 cubits upward, and the mountains were covered. So the mountains that were, however tall they were at that point in time, you know, if Mount Everest was around, if it was there, or some of these mountains that we know of today weren't instantly formed during this time. Whatever the case is, the highest mountain was covered with water, and all flesh died that moved on the earth, birds and cattle and beasts and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, and every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life. As we know, we're going back into Genesis chapter 2. The sixth day of creation, God made man and breathed in him the nostrils of the breath of life. All of those human beings, man and woman, who had that breath of life, the spirit of life, all that was on the dry land died. So he was destroyed. All living things which were on the face of the earth and the ground, all land animals, all air-breathing animals, of course, would have died. They were destroyed from the earth. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive. And the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. So after the whole 40 days and 40 nights of the rain pouring down and the great fountains of the deep being broken up and water coming up from underneath the ground, rising up, so you have water coming up and you have water coming down, simultaneously coming up out of the earth, and the canopy, the firmament of water that was in the heaven that was around the earth at that time, coming down onto the earth, basically destroying that canopy of water that was there around the earth. And everything died, all flesh, all mankind, and along with them, all the land, air-breathing animals. Let's do level 6 and see what we have in level 6. Can we go in there? No. Oh man, I remember this level. If you, if this is your first time playing, you'll probably be wondering why you're stuck and you can't move down there. Well, that's because you gotta move to the left side of the screen like this. In case you didn't know. I always thought this part was neat. This little floating platform that changes direction. And we have... what is in... oh. Nothing in that block. Oh, some coins. Pretty sure I could get squished underneath all that. What was in these blocks? I really don't want to lose my... ah, nah, nuts. Why would it let me do that? Really? I gotta go all the way back down here again. And I'm getting awful close to those spikes. Oh wait, I know. Watch this. If we go through here, we can go up this pipe. A little shortcut, I suppose. It's in these. I don't want that. No, no, no. You can fall, Feather. I do not want you. I don't need you. Well, I almost did need it, because I was about ready to just jump into those spikes and lose the Tanuki suit power-up. Patience, patience. I think these are all just coins. Yep. Let's see. Oh. Yep, coins. Now things are gonna get tricky up here. Make sure I don't jump on this platform or else it's gonna start shooting me off and right into that piranha plant's mouth. And we made it! Can't go in any of those. A mushroom, how befitting. Let's see. That's level 6, so where did this pipe come out? I mean, this is one that had the lock in the front of it. Oh. I suppose this is good. The lock. if you're in a two-player game, I think. Because if you end up losing all your lives, I think you can continue, but everything, you have to do the whole world all over again, so... yeah, I guess it's a shortcut for if you're playing a two-player game to get the castle as quick as you can. I'm not sure. We're almost there, though. I can see the castle now. This sounds like a sky level. It looks like a sky level. Oh no! Come back. Okay. Now the game is on. We gotta get through all here quick. Oh no. You gotta be fast here. No! Nuts. Duck down through there. Well, I made it. I lost my Tanuki suit, but we made it. Basically a dash to the to the curtain call at the end. Oh. And the fastness that I did completing that level got me this card game matchup. Okay, if I remember correctly. Oh no. Really? Oh no, I definitely don't know where this one's gonna be. Well, now I know where the fire flower is, and I know where the 10 coins are not. Yeah. We're just gonna... Yep. I didn't even try that time. That's funny. Okay, we're level 8. I think we're going to end this episode here. The following video episode will be in Chapter 8 of the Book of Genesis. Talking about deliverance. Noah's deliverance. Some good stuff. Really, really good stuff here. The whole Bible, all of it's good. All of it is truth. And we'll finish up World 7. As always, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified of new videos when I upload them. I do this for me and also for you, so we can learn and grow together while reading through the Bible. So feel free to get involved by posting in the comments anything that you would like to add that pertains to the Bible or the game we are playing. Hope you have enjoyed. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. God bless.